Topic modeling is a very interesting research area in machine learning. A topic model is a probabilistic model that discovers the hidden structure in the large archives of unlabeled documents. Over the course of 10 years, a couple of topic models have been developed. The simplest and most used one is latent dirichlet allocation (LDA). Here we are going to introduce the general idea of how topic modeling works using LDA. Let's take a look at this article. It's a scientific article from talks about a mathematical model and computational model of biological systems. A mathematical model models the biological system using equations. The computational model focuses on the design of executable computer algorithms that mimics biological phenomena. The interesting thing about this article is, look at these highlighted words. We highlight the words that's related to computer science in yellow, and the green words are related to biology. The purple words are related to mathematics. This article exhibits multiple topics, and the probabilistic model of LDA is based on the assumption that a single article can exhibit multiple topics instead of a single topic. Here is the LDA input to the LDA model, and here is the hidden structures that to discover for the LDA models. Theoretically, a document is a sequence of words, and it contains the information of the frequency of the words and the positions of the words that occurs in the article. But LDA model generalizes the document to a box of words. In other words, it chooses to ignore the position information of the words where they occur in the documents. If we change the orders of the words in some documents in the document archive, without changing the words, we are going to get the same LDA model. The hidden structure is the topics exhibit from the documents in the document set and the distribution over topics for each document. These are very useful descriptive statistics for large archives of documents. For example, we can use the distribution over the topics for documents to index or label the documents by their topics automatically, and the topic information can be further used in information retrieval or in searching for similar articles based on their topics. The question is, how can we it's kind of interesting that without knowing the information of the topics of the document set, the topics can emerge from the set of documents, and we based on the emerged topics, we can easily generate. We can also generate the distribution over the topics per document. topic is modeled as a distribution of a large vocabulary that includes every word shows in one of those documents. But normally the vocabulary set is very huge, so normally a topic is shown as the most frequent words from that topic. Let's take at these 4 topics, example topics. The first one, we see that the most frequent words are algorithms, computer, data, and second one is gene, data, bio. Third one, math, equation, matrix. Topic 4, chemical, carbon, water, and from those words we can tell or we can infer that what's the topic about. And take the 3 documents as example. We plot the distribution over the 4 topics for each document. We can see that each one exhibits some topics and more frequently, and some topics less frequently. And this is just a simple example to show you the general idea. In reality, for each document in the document set, it's normal that it only exhibits some topics in the topic set, but some of the topics are suppressed in some articles. So the goal of LDA is to discover the topics that emerges in the documents and the distribution over topics for documents. The question is, how does LDA do it? Before we start to talk about the computation of the posterior of the hidden variables, we are going to summarize the LDA model first. LDA model is a probabilistic model. The observed variables are the backwards per document. The hidden random variables are the topic distribution per document, the distribution of the vocabulary per topic, and the per document per word topic assignment. It's totally unsupervised, in the sense that the documents are not labeled, and the information of the topics are unknown previously. That's the most interesting part of topic modeling, that we don't need to know that the set of documents talked about biology, computer science, and we don't even need to have an understanding of what is a topic and what are the most frequent, what are the features of each topics. For example, we don't need to know that if we don't need to know an article that talks about algorithm performance, and those things are related to computer science. So it's totally unsupervised, and the knowledge of the topics will emerge from the set of documents. And that's the goal of the LDA model, to compute the posterior of hidden variables given the value of the observed variables. We can say that the goal is to discover the hidden variables that are most likely to yield the set of documents in our archive. A graphic model of the generative model of LDA is always used to explain the joint probability of the observed variables and the hidden variables. The generative model assumes that we know the set of topics as that for each topic we know the distribution over the vocabulary for that topic, and we know the distribution over topics per document. Here is how we generate each word of each document. We first we use the distribution over topics for that document, and we select a random topic ZDN for word n of document D, and we find the distribution over vocabulary of this topic ZDN, which is beta k, and based on this distribution over the vocabulary of this topic, we select a word. We randomly select a word and we put it in the bags of words of that document. Repeating this to to generate all the documents, as in all the bags of words, we have our archive. This is the imaginary process, because in reality, what we already have is the set of bags of words. What we don't have is the topic information and the distribution of topics and the assignment of a topic to each word of the document. But in the generative probability model, we reverse we swap the information that we know with the information that we don't know. We make the assumption that we have already known the topics and the distribution of topics for each document, and then we kind of write the article based on the probabilistic model. This is just this generative model is to help to explain where the joint probability of the observed variables and the hidden variables come from. And using the joint probability, we can compute from the generative process, and we can find the posterior probability of the hidden variables that are most likely to generate the set of bags of words we have. Because from the generative model, we can see that the joint probability is of the hidden variables and the observed variables. The probability for the probability of the probability of the topic and the probability of the word based on that topic, and the probability the joint and the word which is the observed variables. Here we have the equations of computing the posterior or computational probability of the hidden variables given the observed variables. The joint probability is beta k1 to k is the probability of the topic. Theta 1 to k is the probability over topics per document. Z1 to k is the assignment of topic to the word. Word is the observed variables. And over the probability of the observed variables, which is the word from 1 to D, and we get the posterior or conditional probability of given the words we observed in the bags of words, the probability of the the topics and the distribution of the topics, and the topic assignment to each word in the document.